Hello everyone, thank you for joining me again today. In this video we're gonna have a look at my VR5 Bora 10 valve station wagon. So a lot of work has gone into this, and I'm slowly getting it ready to go back on the road this year. So let's go. Starting up here in the front, I recently got my Project Zwo front grille painted to match the car, and finally got that fitted. The headlights are OEM Bora xenons. I have fitted a US rub strip, and I also have the GLI with the chrome spec for it to go on later when I get my US rear bumper painted as well. Also, speaking of the US front end on this, the side markers has been converted to be indicators, required by the Danish law that it needs to have side indicators, and technically side lights on a European car is not allowed. I have made a relay in the car that can make it switch between side lights and indicators. And the keen eyed might notice that the reason why I have indicators here is because I have fitted the Wolfsburg emblems from B4 Passat. Wheels currently on this car is Artec Turbo Twists. These are similar to the Porsche Twists and Itabitas. Don't worry, the brakes behind it will get changed soon. It has been in storage for the last 3 years, so this is why it's a bit rough around the edges. And in the rear, similar setup, stock brakes. I will upgrade these for 256mm rear discs from the 170 horsepower VR5s. The car is currently rocking IDF drop plates, which centers the wheel in the wheel well, and also adds about 2 degrees of camber. Here in the back, I have fitted these chrome LED taillights because I wanted clears on my car. Nobody makes them similar style to the Hella magic colors that most people know, so this was the closest I could get. I have also fitted the US tailgate to this. Moving on to the engine bay. A lot of work has gone into shaping this. I did this about 5 years ago, which was a huge task to say the least, but I'm super pleased with how it turned out. Out here we can also see some of the first carbon fiber bits I've done on this car. Everything has been done in green woven carbon fiber, so it gives it a nice added detail to the cosmic green paint. And excuse the mess up here in the rain tray. I'm currently skinning the plastic that goes over this, also in green carbon fiber. And I've also modified the plastic to fit the Bonrath sensor viper that is fitted to this car. Speaking of the engine, it's pretty much stock. I have added the Bentley oil cap and done a cone filter as it looked a bit cleaner than the big airbox. And underneath here is the PCV filter that is just extended out from the valve cover. All coolant hoses have been upgraded to silicone ones, even the one going to the heater. And that's pretty much it for the mods I've done to this. And lastly, out here we have my tiny bonnet that I usually use at shows. I've just fitted it right now, but normally I remove the bonnet at the shows and then I fit this so I can show off the engine bay in a bit more fun manner. Moving inside the car, one of the first things I have modified is the door panel with the US market fuel flap opener and trunk opener. Above this I have the R32 brushed aluminum trim with the I think these are China chrome buttons just to add a bit of flavor to it. I have also the chrome light switch, and I have skinned the ends of the dashboard and my clamshell with the same green carbon fiber as found at the outside. Inside the cockpit, one of the major things is the Mark 8 steering wheel, one of the early ones with the physical buttons. And if we move down a bit, Mark 7 pedals, I actually have new pedals from an ID3, which I'm gonna fit soon. Again, green carbon fiber and green floor mats from a VW Beetle. I was told these were a dealer option. They have OE numbers on them. I bought them from a guy who had them since new, laying in the trunk of his Mark 4 new Beetle. Moving beyond the Mark 8 steering wheel, here is the cluster that I've modified. These are US Sports Mark 4 Sport gauge faces, inverted LCDs, Mark 6 GTI needles. All the backlit has been changed to red, and I have fitted the color MFA to it. It sounds like a small task, but this type of cluster is actually not supported by the color MFA, so it was quite a headache to get it fitted. But I got it all working, and it's exactly as you would expect from a color MFA. Moving into the center console, I have fitted a funk button. This is actually a replica, but I have a genuine one that I want to fit to this car soon. Again, R32 brushed aluminum trim, Climatronic, also with inverted LCD and red backlit, and the original MFD radio / navigation unit. Moving along the center console, I have fitted the US market cup holder console and added the green carbon fiber inlays to them. And speaking of cup holders, in the armrest is cup holders from a new Beetle, and just behind here is the buttons for my air ride. The headliner has been retrimmed with black fabric, and I have also added the black W8 dome light along with a black OnStar console. This rear view mirror is from a B5.5 Passat and also have the small red ambient lighting in it, which is, I found out, is quite rare. The sun visors have been retrimmed in black leather and have a beige leather strap for holding cards. And I have gotten these 2 pins from Jamie Orr when I met him in Vertice in 2019, and I thought this was a good place to display them. Another fun feature about the MFD is that I have gotten a component video input made for it, so I can hook up any older console that uses component output and hook it up to the radio. I have also modified this to have a Bluetooth module, so it's actually functioning like a pretty modern radio, even though it's from the early 2000s. Continuing into the interior is the beige leather Recaros. These are by far the best seats you can get OEM for the Mark IV, comfort-wise. They doesn't look as cool as the R32 seats, but I have some seats I'm building for this car that I'm just waiting for to get upholstered, so I can get them in this. And in the back, again, Recaro rear seats, modified to fit the variant. And also green seats, also done by a Built for Car, just like the purple ones in my Passat. Other than that, there's not much to say about the rear seat, other than the children's show character Kai is sitting here, named after, or the car is named after him since he's green. The boot area is taken a bit apart because I have recently gotten my new compressor fitted. I got this nice upgrade from Lowland here in Denmark, who sells the Bonhoff VR5 compressors and also others. Definitely worth the upgrade, and I've had a bit of fun with making a hardline. Here you can also see my battery relocation, and to the side I have bulbs, fittings and a few tools for the longer road trips in case something should break down. And most people know this car for having the air tank fitted to the tailgate. Again with a few hardlines done, but yeah, this was definitely a showstopper when it got out in 2019. A few people have asked me about this license plates. My Instagram handle is LupoJesus, as you can see here, and the chassis code for the Lupos that are non-3L and non-GTI are 6X. And so this plate technically says LupoJesus. I got this from my friend who has the ABT Bora, and I'm really happy for it. Also here is the last sticker of the last event this car attended, which was the Incendies in 2021. Sadly, it had so much rain that the car drowned and has been sitting still since because it fried the ECU and the transmission modules. Another fun thing is that this car is operated by a Bugatti valet key, and this is a recent addition I did, remote control air ride. It works super well. All homemade. So yeah, that's an overview of the Cosmic Green Bora. My plan is to have a few videos of reviving this car and getting it back on the road in the coming months. So I hope you will stay tuned for that, and please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I'll see you again next time.